Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed, offensively a chance! And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona could counter here. Has a look and place it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that looks a decent ball. No, he refuses to take the bait. Ronaldinho. Del Piero. Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. And he can clear it away. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rivaldo, driving forward, and he's intervened well there. That is good alertness. That's an imaginative pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Law. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, super ball! Well read, and the danger is averted. Robson, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, what? And again! Goal! Brazil! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for...
Del Piero!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Knocks it into space. Plenty to aim at here. Chance, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Very nicely done. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
They've played it short, and this is Luis Suarez. chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Ronaldinho.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Pete...
He's got tall. It's there. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Well, it's an inspired substitution to... He's tried one! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Soboslai. Look at the space here.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Donadoni. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Soboslai.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Fernandez.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Mateus. Substitutions taking
He's gone
place.
for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 5 minutes
Robson.
added time.
Forlan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Now there's a... Haaland! And that is wildly off target. And this is Forlan. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Del Piero. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard. Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! He's got himself an absolute peach. Barcelona are in front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever.
And he shoots! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
It's Pele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Law!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And here's Szoboszlai. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Zola.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Pele.
Zola.
And Zola! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. They're urged. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has two. Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Tonali.
Maybe 3 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. Baresi cuts it out. Can he get it through? Law. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
And this is Pele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nicely aimed pass. Quality ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Pull it. A true great in every sense of the word. Great vision. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Szoboszlai. Mateus.
A heavy challenge.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mateus. Oh, well played, well played. He can get that clear. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Hullet really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Decent chance! That is delicious! A finish of true class! And they're back in front! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Barcelona take the lead.
Barcelona surely have...
And he's let fly! Could move up a gear here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tonali, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now then, the ball's come loose. No, that's been intercepted.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped.
And he's decided to go for it.
2 added minutes has been
The
indicated.
final seconds now. Piqué. And it's Messi. A probing pass. Now that's well seen too. And that is that. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Szoboszlai claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the...
Great chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. No way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Look at the space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Knocks it into space. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Piqué gets a foot in and wins the ball. Looking for options for movement.
Wirtz! Oh, nearly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Gullit is onto this. Irwin wriggles his way through, delivered with swing. Howson getting this, and the shot! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And now they can clear their lines. That's a sharp pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great ball, and he's in here. Thinks about the shot. He's going for goal.
Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Gullit. Law has found the net here, of course. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Here comes another cross. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. No way through, so back it tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk with the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Piqué gets across to intercept that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Howson. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Oyarzabal. He can run onto that. Ah, that's a fine interception. That's going to go a long way. And that's a good ball. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. This time, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! Cleared without complication. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 18, Mikel Oyarzabal. Number 8, Dennis Law. Coming on the field, number 22, Soboslai.
And he can clear it away.
Del Piero. Number 21, Owen. Substitution.
Oh, well played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
And he's had a hit! Now, and it's come back out to him. It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so...
And Owen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Del Piero. Del Piero!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Pelé, over to the left. Zanetti providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Zanetti. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, can they get him away? Law! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri gets it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Goal! After 29 minutes is number 17, El Hadj Diouf.
Al Nassr have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Summerslide! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's straight offside. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Law, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cannavaro.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There will be 1 minute.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Zola. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Belletti. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Messi is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Messi. And he's picked out the run. Oh, nice touch. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? It's there! Argentina are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's burst through! That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Del Piero. And this is Zola. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Al Nassr can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 19. Griezmann. Coming on the field. Number 10, Zico. Number 9, Raul. Number 3, Roberto Carlos.
Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard getting this one clear. Goes for goal! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Argentina go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Zola duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 up and very little time left. It's Pelé! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Zola. Zola finds himself offside. And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Pelé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
With the father of a boy in the
Thoughts on what
green
we've just seen?
backpack,
What a
kindly
game,
contact the
what
nearby
a show
member
of
staff.
character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And we're underway.
Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
And it's Xavi Alonso.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe knocks it into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Bellingham.
It's Park Ji-sung. Played into space out wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Bergomi. Played out towards the right wing.
And it's been given away.
And he's whipped it across. Chiellini gets it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's clever.
Thinks about the shot.
And he's in on goal.
Shoots!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And he goes cross-field. Still goalless. Zanetti. He has found the way through.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
And we have our very first corner.
He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
And he's straight offside.
Oh, what a mistake! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And smartly reclaimed.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Alonso! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Zola! Oh, it rattles the bar. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Incredible! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 56 minutes is number 7, Szoboszlai.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's been played through. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's slung out wide. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pele! No mistake! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Szoboszlai. Now, big chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Berbatov. Number 14, Xabi Alonso.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Number 17,
Bellingham threads one in.
Number 3,
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Number 8,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
21, El Hadj Diouf. Substitution.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Scholes. Beckham. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Looking for the run. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Desperate defending required here. They get a throw in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Oyarzabal. Pele. Shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Makaleli actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Griezmann. Soboslai. Makaleli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Zanetti. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pelé. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to...
David Villa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Santos with the corner, there first. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Santos have their second corner now. Mateus getting this one clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries from a long way out. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Pelé brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
He's being a decent chance! And he's gone looking for safety. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Knocks it into space. Chance! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Is number 15, David Villa. Substitution on the field, number 9, Griezmann.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Sanchez, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Bangladesh really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? That's the keeper's ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Zola has created one goal already. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Can he get it through? Oyarzabal was alert to the possibilities. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Cannavaro.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pelé. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Xavi Alonso, played out wide. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's come loose. Zanetti. And that has left him in a heap. He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
In he goes again! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Santos are having a ball here. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zola quietly... That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Bangladesh desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the...